At the beginning of every relationship, excitement makes everything louder. The texts feel urgent. The emotions feel intense. The connection feels powerful. But intensity is not the same as alignment, and chemistry is not the same as safety. The truth is, the right relationship doesn't announce itself with chaos. It introduces itself quietly. One of the first signs you're dating the right person is the absence of anxiety. You're not constantly wondering where you stand. You're not rereading messages to decode tone. You're not afraid that being honest will push them away. Instead of emotional highs and lows, there is steadiness. Calm becomes familiar, not boring. You feel accepted without having to perform. With the right person, communication doesn't feel like a battlefield. You can disagree without fear of punishment. You can express discomfort without being labeled difficult. Problems don't turn into power struggles. They turn into conversations. Even when things get uncomfortable, there is respect underneath it all. You're not fighting to be heard, you're being listened to. Another sign is how they respond to your boundaries. The wrong person tests them, ignores them, or makes you feel guilty for having them. The right person may not always understand immediately, but they try. They adjust. They don't mock your limits or push past them for their own comfort. Respect shows up in the small moments long before it shows up in the big ones. Pay attention to how you feel after spending time together. Not during the excitement, after. Do you feel drained or grounded? Confused or clear? The right person doesn't leave you emotionally exhausted. They don't make love feel like work. You feel like yourself again, not smaller, not unsure, not emotionally scattered. Peace is not boring. Peace is healthy. Another powerful sign is consistency. Not perfection, consistency. Their words match their actions. Promises don't disappear when it's inconvenient. Effort doesn't show up only when they're afraid of losing you. Love doesn't feel conditional on your silence, obedience, or tolerance. You don't have to chase what's already working toward you. The right person also doesn't isolate you from your life. They don't compete with your friends, your goals, or your growth. They don't need to be the center of your universe to feel secure. Instead, they support your individuality and encourage your independence. Healthy love expands your world, it doesn't shrink it. Notice how conflict is handled. The wrong person avoids accountability, shifts blame, or shuts down. The right person takes responsibility without turning everything into a defense. Apologies are sincere. Change is visible. Growth isn't promised, it's practiced. You don't feel like you're raising them or fixing them. You're growing alongside them. Another sign is emotional safety. You can be vulnerable without fear of it being used against you later. Your fears aren't weaponized. Your weaknesses aren't mocked. Your past isn't thrown back at you during arguments. You feel safe being seen, not just admired. Safety is the foundation of real intimacy. Perhaps the most important sign of all is this: you don't have to convince yourself that this relationship is right. You're not constantly asking others for validation. You're not ignoring your intuition. You're not making excuses for behavior that hurts you. The right relationship doesn't require mental gymnastics to justify staying. That doesn't mean the relationship is perfect. It means it's honest. It means you feel chosen, not tolerated. Supported, not managed. Loved, not tested. And if you're honest with yourself, the body knows before the mind does. Your shoulders relax. Your breathing slows. Your guard lowers. You don't feel like you're bracing for impact. The right person feels like relief, not confusion. If you don't feel that right now, it doesn't mean you failed. It means you're becoming aware. Awareness is not loss, it's direction. Sometimes clarity arrives to guide you towards something better, not to shame you for staying too long. Love isn't supposed to feel like survival. It's supposed to feel like home.